Playing killer in Dead by Daylight could become harder than ever.
Dead by Daylight sucks right now. There's absolutely no sugarcoating it.
If you as a killer have to spend minutes chasing a survivor only to put them on the hook, and then that survivor comes off the hook, you don't get notified, and they heal in 3 seconds, like...
10% haste and endurance and elusive, no collision. They see the killer's aura. They have immunity to killer instinct, and they're immune to AFK crows. Now the crazy part here is this lasts for 30 seconds.
And the summary is pretty simple. If you main any of these killers, I recommend you either play something else or become a survivor yourself.
Ever since that dumbass patch got announced, I've been getting total non-fucking stop.
I will have to preface this by saying I would not mind making unique hooks a bit more worthwhile in general, but the anti-tunnel and slug update waters down killer gameplay to a singular thing, being able to protect generators and nothing else. On top of that, survivors can use their new anti-tunnel and slug protection incredibly aggressively to force killers into lose-lose scenarios, where they either slug the survivor and play into the anti-slug, or they hook and get punished by the anti-tunnel. The agency of killers has been reduced to a minimum, and a lot of players have rightfully pointed out how little killers can do against good survivor squads once this update hits live. I have invited some of the best players in the world to see what would happen with these changes on the high level, and what we found was quite depressing. I hope you enjoy. So, we have Brutal, Pop, Painrest now nerfed, and Beetle and Axe, so pretty default. Obi choosing to play very normal. We don't see a lot of build variations. I think these are builds you would normally see. So nothing crazy coming out from the park side. Yeah, there's one person that is unaccounted for. Oh! Alright, so taking chase on the Paladin with Brutal Strength. We might be in a good spot after this break. Still Godrock though. I mean, okay, we break this and I think now Dan is going to be zoned, right? He's going to take them one. Take the distance afterwards. Does he make the window? Yes, but the Wesker is going to be in hot pursuit. And we don't have chase music. I hope. Is that chase? Do they have chase bug? I'm not sure if that's for us. I think it's a Spectre bug, probably. Oh, we're being clean on the mechanics on Wesker. Always very clean. Never miss a rush. And not even a gen completed, so not a bad start at all. Getting the Painrest off, and the one gen that they were working on interrupted, so very good start for him. Let's see if he can do anything though. So he's choosing to play aggressive, not fooling around the hook much, and I guess that's to be expected. The 10% bonus. That pallet is a lot thinner than it used to be, but still doesn't connect it. Into a fall lane, okay. This is the Macmillan changes, by the way. The pallets are a little bit worse. There's a water tower pallet now. Hard the slow vault. Oh no. I think the loop is a little bit too circular to be effective with the power, but it's not very safe at all, so. By the way, the God Rocks don't have the tree anymore, so they are not really God Rocks. The tree is not part of the loop. Damn, they're like edge map things now. What? That was insane pathing by Nightlight. And there's so many things on edge map and he can't use his power. Is that a pallet? No, they're edge map pallets now on Macmillan. But that's a down, okay. So Danis is doing the top gen, knowing fully well there's no unique hook bonus if he chooses to tunnel him. Bart's second hook, 2 gens done. Okay, Spitz is hovering that unhook. Dan is on main. Fully infected though. He's kind of risking it here, isn't he? Oh, the unhooker has been found. The eye loop also slimmed down. Definitely not as safe as it used to be, and Spitz feels that instantly. Well, there are more pallets, but each individual pallet is unsafe, not as safe anymore. Oh my god, that's a throw on Pedro. Yo! Hard cooking. Is that a down? No, that doesn't connect. Are they gonna get the unhook? Yeah, so they already got the unhook, but we can't see that because of the HUD difference. Oh, the fresh hooks are getting collected. This is the third one. And if you look at the HUD, everyone is injured. 2 gens left. Obi has a lot of pressure here. I mean, he didn't even try to tunnel, so I guess that made sense. He's not getting points for chase, though. Oh, this is the snake gym. Okay. I don't know if... I think neither player knew what that gym was. But that's a new tile on Macmillan too. I think it has a window and a pallet, but both relatively unsafe. So, yeah. Oh. Coming back for the unhook just in time. Okay, and... Okay, I guess there is chase. Alright. Yeah, there is on survivor side. Nothing on killer side, though. Does he get that? No. Dude, these filler pellets are very unsafe, considering, like, if you compare them to the Macmillan fillers from before, they're definitely way more playable for the killer. And Nightlight opting to catch him up again. This is a Deathhook survivor now, so... Oh! Meanwhile, Dan and Pedro do seem to be healing. The base kit barbecue here. Possibly giving them away. Yeah, they were. Alright, he can go for Dan here. If he finds him, that is already past the point where he has to eat anti-tunnel. And he is. Well, now the anti-tunnel protection is gone. This is looking a lot better than I thought it would, but Obi just played really well. Oh, that doesn't hit though. Well played from Dan. He's going to get that pallet, and he's definitely going to play it safe, isn't he? Oh, that's a throw, though. He's kind of cooked on this tile. Not the safest one. Yeah, he has to play this, and Wesker can definitely play this. Wait, is that the elusive body block failing, though? Oh, Nightlight trying to body block, but he doesn't have collision, so he can... Wait a second. He's also Deathhook, though. Hold on, hold on. Now we're tunneling, though. Now we're being bad. Okay, does he want to... Okay, if he hooks this survivor, these survivors will get a 25% repair bonus, right? I think they will. So this being aggressively used, and that is getting pallet safe too. Well, I mean, you can try to kick this gen, but they're gonna do the gens super fast now. So you can see that the anti-tunnel protection has been used very aggressively to get an advantage for the team. And that's kind of like the problem with it, right? Even though Obi is unironically doing amazingly and had such fast chases. No, he can't kick the gens anymore, can he? Yeah, he can't kick the gens anymore. Right? Yes, he can't. He cannot reguess the gens anymore. No. Dude, hardcore punish. He cannot kick that one generator. So now he just has to go for chases. Dan is still just walking the gen. Usually this situation would be very well for him because he would have popped that gen. And yeah, well, I mean, he's 3-1, 2 people injured. But now long term, he will never be able to hold this. He's like half of his box are pretty much useless, right? Dan willing to die for Spitz. Because that way, they are hoping to only get 6 stages out of the door. And he doesn't have a good hook here, does he? Is the door going to be open in time? So just started. This is going to be a close one. This is going to be a close one. The chest is also in the way. Is that enough? Yes. They're both killer. Oh, bro. Wait. Oh, feels bad. Oh, we played so well. Okay, well, first game, we already saw the anti-tunnel protection used aggressively against him. He just couldn't do anything anymore. Invictus used the anti-tunnel feature very aggressively against Obi to first play for the pallet save and then stop Obi from ever kicking gens again. With how well he played, it is safe to say he would have 4K'd before this patch. Next up, Obi played Blight, and once again, these changes had a massive effect on how the game turned out in multiple ways. And we have Gift of Pain, Ruined Eruption. Interesting build. But I think that might be strong and definitely meta material. So Obi trying to find someone that's starting out of spawn. They are waiting deep though. And did the game end? Yo! What happened? Do I quit the game? Are they still playing? All right, we are back and everything is fine. Yes. Obi, did he change the perk? Yes, he went Call of Brine instead of Eruption. Okay, so pretty much the same thing. Eruption got hard enough too in this patch. That is correct. Eruption being pretty bad. He's playing aggressive. I think he's expecting them to play slow around the main building. And that's kind of the meta against Blight. Make him cross, have a chance deep. And, ooh, did someone cross here? They are playing that pallet. Oh, that is not a hit though. Pedro taking chase. To the jungle jump, but he definitely makes that. And while this is happening, I'd expect the other teammates to cross.
World Cup go.
Thank you so much for the donation to the World Cup prize fund. Oh, nice try by Pedro, but Obi's not gonna forfeit. And now he's gonna go back into the side that is corrupted. Is he gonna make that pallet? Yes. Gets the stun too. Ooh, that's a down though. So what gens are we looking at? So we are on the shack side. Dan is kind of hovering here. Oh, is he? Okay, Dan was in barbecue range, I guess. Because the killer is gonna know where everyone is here. He saw two people. And with the new rune, I think he wants to... Yeah, he wants to go for crazy chaos. He's not really gonna know when the unlock is happening. That means the reset is free though. More or less. So you will not be able to interrupt the reset, which already gives him a huge disadvantage on the macro scale. But I guess Gift of Pain can maybe make up for that. Usually, going against 4 survivors though, should be really, really hard. And like long-term be a loss for the killer. Depending on how well he can play it. But Spitz, once again, dying on that side of the map. That's what he did, and that's why he went all the way to the corner. No Gift of Pain this time around. But, I mean, the barbecue is definitely really good for Blight. And can help him to get into this chases really fast. So, that is a perk that is usually so strong that it's banned in comp. In under normal circumstances. Oh! Oh no, the unhook already happened. The hook is already gone. We just couldn't see it because of Spectator. Alright, cool, cool. Pedro's not on the way to the hook, he was away from it. And the shorter Macmillan filler, but he's playing it well. Nice, okay. Gets the hit on Pedro. This is gonna be his second. He's just gonna break it, even though the filler's a little bit shorter than normal. So far, so good. So far, so good. Are they gonna finish that gen? Yes. That is gonna matter big time. Even though they're both injured, we can see there's deliverance in play on Dan, and if he ever gets downed and put on the hook, then he can unlock himself. Spitz is leaving. Probably has a rough idea that the killer might be on them and just pre-drops the pallet, but he's not. Oh, Godrock is not a Godrock anymore. That's a fast down. I mean, you can't really slug anymore, can you? Oh, wait. If Dan spends long enough on the ground, he will get base kit. Does he have Unbreakable too? Yes, he does have Unbreakable. Tenacity base kit though. Bro. Can he get up on command? I think he can, right? Because of Unbreakable? Oh, it's gonna be a goofy situation. I think Nightlight is also rotating though. So now they need to duo save. Obi obviously being aware of the deli on the survivor. Gonna be a goofy ass duo save, isn't it? The elusive status effect. Obi actually wants to tunnel this. Okay. So he's gonna hit this. It's gonna be so hard to track the survivor though. Ooh, unless we found Nightlight. Is that a down? Yes. How long until Dan can get back up though? I think he's gonna be able to recover in a bet, right? So that's 1/4 of that bar. Pedro just plot twisted, he says yes. Interesting, so he chose to still have anti-tunnel. And Spitz is unbothered because his team is gonna recover anyway. At this point, he unlocked permanent Unbreakable. So the strategy of slugging after the Unbreakable is probably not gonna work because now he can literally get up infinitely. So how do you avoid this? How do you even play around the deli now? I feel like that's gonna be really hard for Obi to do. Like, I think you kind of have to hook down. There's no other way. He's not even gonna know about the unhook, by the way. This would not be a tunnel. Actually, this would not count as a tunnel. Actually, no, it's 5 hook stages. Oh, this would be a 25% repair bonus for the survivors. If Pedro were to die here, because he doesn't have 6 hook stages. And Pedro making the vault. Obi abandoning, I think he realized. Long time he can't hold this. But Dan is gonna be a menace now with the ability to permanently get up. And if you actually bother him and put him on a hook, then he can just unhook himself with deli. But I think you have to do that because he can permanently get back up. Honestly, I think Dan is the thing that breaks this a little bit, right? Strong. He gets hit. Can you commit this though? Ooh, that's a nasty 3-gen. Dan is probably going to play on main, right? I would imagine, because he's kind of invincible at this point in time. Pedro being deathhook though. This might get spicy here. Oh, the palace down. Wow. Obi, you're kind of tunneling right now. I don't know what to tell you this. We are about to see the biggest speed up on gens I've ever seen in my life. All right, bar red. See for how long? Oh, look at that speed. Not only that. Spitz is bashing that gen in record time. And we have to chase Nightlight here. But Dan is about to go back up, get back up though. Dan is not going to be on the floor for long. Back up already. And Spitz about to complete the gen with a 25% repair bonus. Oh, feels bad. God damn, bro. Dude, what a menace this is. The unbreakable. Yeah, you cannot slug anymore. That's like not possible. Usually the counterplay to deli in a normal circumstance is to slug. Because unbreakable is the lesser of the two evils. You don't want to allow the deli with the unhook protection. Because it's just so strong. And looks like Spitz is just ready to leave. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess Dan is just gonna try to unhook himself and try to do something. But I think he's only gonna have 10 seconds of endurance. If I'm not mistaken. He's instantly gonna hit him off the hook and put him down on the floor again. Do we have a beam here? No, we don't, right? No. So Dan is gonna go on the hook. Valiant effort. How many stages is that? Well, the Deliverance definitely broke his neck a little bit because he can't slug even after the Unbreakable. Yeah, you can't really outplay Deliverance anymore. So that's something that I personally also have an issue with, because Deliverance does seem ridiculously strong with these new rules in place. The anti-slug allowed Dan to completely deny the Deliverance counterplay of not hooking and helped Invictus get out of an otherwise almost unmanageable situation. And the 25% repair bonus completely sealed the deal and let him do the gens in record time. Next up, Zeno tried to play clown against these survivors. A killer which biggest strength is getting one survivor out, which would be close to impossible with these changes. Furtive chase, gift of pain. Alright, someone's cooking. Ooh la la, Hex Totem spotted already. Haha, bro. Alright, baiting chase with the Hex Totem. These are pub methods, I do the same thing. Oh, he's trying to get the hit. This is a safe pallet. Oh, smash it though, coming out from Switch. Great RNG here for Team Invictus, honestly, to really save pallets. Great light coming out. Oh, what a cursed clown skin that is. And Zeno, once again, deciding to leave. He knows that they know where the totem is. And nobody's doing it, though. They're not. They're just happy to do the gens. Getting the progress on. And Dan... Oh, he's gonna get on the totem now. Because he saw Zeno check it. And he's gonna use that timing. Oh, the nerf clown, guys. Nerf clown, do you see that? It kicked in later. Plus 17% though. My man. Oh, not strong enough. Can't get the hit. Not quite. My man. So far, 0 hits. Few pellets gone. Rune is gone. Are his hopes and dreams also gone? I mean, he has a bit of a gen setup in this corner. That's why he seemingly is playing around. Once again, we're meeting at the very same spot on the same pallet. Not enough. And now the pallet's gonna get broken. Credo happily using the setup. Meanwhile, his teammates. And hot pursuit on the gens. Once again, double bus on the map. Something that was not possible before. That's actually... Yeah, that's actually pretty decent for survival though, because they don't have the broken truck. Actually. Wait, is there no broken truck anymore on this patch? That is a big buff for these maps though. And... Zeno being aware on where Pedro is, and is that speed enough? Wow, he gets him. The additional linger definitely helping though. The double bottle combinations being a little bit stronger than before on this patch. The first Grim Embrace back. Oh. 27%. Yo! Dodge this. Alright, pre-dropping with that. Yeah, this is a god pen. You definitely have to break this. There's no way you can play around this. The obsession switched. That's it, right? This is the unlock. Okay, okay. I see. Furtive Chase kind of giving away the timing of the unlock. There are a bunch of these sparks this patch, so you can kind of cheese around the fact that you cannot see the hook status. And Spitz on an edge map palette that looks insanely bad, and he instantly dies. But the gens are being completed. Ooh, is that Pedro running? Yeah, Gift of Pain. They don't want to... I mean, now they're going to do it, though. They have nothing else to do. It's kind of like the problem with the Grim Embrace. It is possible to be efficient if you have stuff like healing available. Wow, great. 70% haste, so absolutely insane. Bulldozer through. Definitely makes it back to that pallet. That's it down. I mean, looks like we're getting closer and closer to end game, but the base kit pop is gonna come in. But he... Wait. Okay, he saw Nightlight on that gen. Yes, he did. He did see Nightlight on that gen. He's the last survivor with less hook stages than Dan. Unhook once again being given away by Furtive Chase. Smart proc choice. I didn't even think about that. There are a few of those procs though. Like Jagged Compass, for example. Bro. I mean, what is he gonna do? Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna use this anti-tunnel aggressively. Not much Xenia can do. He's just gonna run into his face if he can't chase him. He has aura on the killer. He has no footsteps. He has speed. He's everything he ever wanted. So, yeah. And he's actually probably gonna take the down here. Based on the fact that Xeno... No, he isn't. Never mind. Ooh. Now that's happy to let the gen go because it's about to be completed. And that's his 4th hook in total. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Endgame, it doesn't really matter because the unique hook bonuses go away anyway. So it doesn't matter if Spitz or Dan gets hooked here. But Dan being ready for the unhook in the corner with the iron wall. Okay. Very nice, very nice. You can definitely see the increased delay though. Light coming out. Oh, the speed though. I do wonder if duration is not just straight up better though. Because he's using double speed if I'm not mistaken. So the second one would also increases the amount of haste you get. Not going for the duration. And are they just gonna leave? Or is someone going for the save here? Oh, yep. There is Dan unhooking and the head-on is ready. We see the anti-talent protection does not kick in here. No, it's too late. Pedro's going down. Can't prevent that. And he's gonna go for the hook. Hold on. Are we? Oh, no one left behind. 200% healing speed. This is a little bit greedy, isn't it? Oh, not even speed. Not even 70% is enough to get that hit. Wonder if... I mean, you don't want to use that much bottles, but if you throw one purple and force him to vault, I think you could do things, but they're just gonna hit him to the gate, right? There are so many full health survivors here. Are the purples strong enough? Wait, he abandoned. No. No, that door's open too. Oh. Now everyone has the speed boost. Yeah, that's gonna heal up. That's gonna force his hand, because he will have to hit someone. Look how fast this heal is because of no one left behind. Wait, the body block coming out though. Is he gonna be able to body block anyone? Oh shit! It's coming down to the wire. Oh, okay. Holy! I can't believe he didn't die there. That was close. As close as it gets. Not knowing when the unhook happens was really rough for the clown, denying him any chance to pressure the map. Next up, we would try Dracula, and Xeno showed that the base kit pop can matter if you get good generators to protect. Alright, so Dracula, that is a killer that really excels. He's kind of good at camping, he's kind of good at area control. His chase is decent, is not the best in the game though. So, I think it's gonna be hard. So like, right out of the gate, while this is a strong killer, like doing really well on it is pretty hard. If the survivors played well, then I would expect something like a 1k with like maybe 6, 7 hook status, maybe 5, and less haste on the orbs. Yeah, the survivors are doing a great job here, but this looks to be a position where a hit can be expected. No juke anymore from Pedro. Wait, there are 2 buses on the same map. What? Okay. Interesting. We're seeing a lot of interesting things. And the fast gen is about to be done. Spitz completing this one. Meanwhile, Xeno playing very, very, very slow. I don't know if this is going to work out. He does seem to be very gen oriented. Tippy tappy, tippy. Oh, he tried double backing that. Do we have gens around this? How is he gonna play? I mean, like, the fact that he can't see the unhook is gonna restrict him a lot, though, to be honest. The base kit pop coming in. Oh, great. Body block, kinda outplaying the... Oh, the slower charge time, though. Wow, great play by Xeno. Body block coming in though. Well, Hellfire. Yeah, that was a great block. They are gonna get a free hit here though. And now Pedro has been revealed and fully healed. And then taking chase on the wolf. He's full health already. Oh wow. Probably inner strength, I would imagine. The double vault. Wolf being a little bit weaker this patch. Could definitely make a difference here, but it does not. And Nightlight... No, Pedro being a little bit too late for the hit tank here. That is another hook coming out with Gift of Pain. And we will not be able to pop this gen in time. Okay, Nightlight. Doing a gen injured. Oh la la. Spit's not in the best spot here, actually. Is he going to teleport to the window? He will double. Yep, he does. Oh! No double back to the filler pallet. Wow, I would have expected that. I think Xeno expected that though. I guess that's why he's the better player after all. Nightlight's gonna complete his gen though. Hooking in the middle denies the barbecue value though. Alright, Spitz crossing the map absolutely for free. Is that balance landing not being triggered? No, that's a light player. Trusted being acquired. Pedro, can he even make it out of this? This filler pallet at the edge is not as safe as the others. Oh. God, if anyone makes that walk, it's Pedro. Not even Pedro, though. Nope. Tries to get his life off, but obviously Xeno has already seen the life, so he's ready to play around it. And is Nightlight going to complete his gen in time? Yes. Because he's going to the Gift of Pain hook, which is going to take more time. Spitz going all the way to the corner here. And this is hook number 4. Early hit once again on Dan. Oh. All the fillers are a little bit unsafer. He kind of has a lot of slaughter on the team now with Gift of Pain. It is working out, and that is hook number 5. So at this point, one of the penalties is not going to apply anymore. That's for sure. So no matter what happens, we are not going to see the repair speed bonus. He's kind of... Oh, they're both on that. This is a nasty 3-gen situation. Oh, he gets that hit. That is huge. Pedro does not make that unlock in time. And now both of them... Does Pedro get that unlock? Yes, he does. Alright, unlock comes through. Pedro being deathed though. Oh, Xeno definitely wants to play for those gens. He doesn't want to let that one go. Nightlight taking the down. Oh, aggressively pushing the generator. They don't wanna let this go. Actually. Wait, does he know? Oh, that's a down. And I think that's a kill, right? And with the... This is a unique hook. No tunneling, no penalty at all. And the pop is gonna come in clutch here, right? Another pop on that gen? Ooh la la. Bro, and enough. Damn, clean. Played for that 3-gen. Managed to win it. Managed to win it all. And that's Invictus giving up. Cool. Okay, pretty impressive. Impressive stuff. And with that, we ended the showcase, and I think we did a good job showing how intrusive these changes truly are. In my opinion, the anti-slug is overtuned and should either allow you to crawl while recovering or let you get up after a certain moment, and not both. The anti-tunnel changes are too intrusive and very easy for survivors to use offensively, which would make playing killer an absolute nightmare and be the worst era for killers ever in Dead by Daylight. The anti-tunnel should only kick in if someone 3-hooks a survivor. In my opinion, anything else is too intrusive. 25% repair bonus is also just way too much. Survivors can just bash through the gens at an insane speed. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for using my code Hens in the Dead by Daylight store. Hopefully, we're not gonna have this update on the live servers in 2 weeks. See you next time.